properly. It's nice that the game loads in like 2 seconds. You can do a reset that quickly. Yeah, that should be good now. 1538 is good.
That's the last of the frills, Possum.
The fire's out. Let's go.
95% needs like 2400 or something. Leaving that area is ridiculous. It's not that hard to do, it's just not as fast. You just have to kill more enemies and not rush my way to the end as quick.
Not too far to the old barracks now.
Every reset means we're just a little bit further away from the old barracks. You don't want to make Sly sad. See if I can replicate this, do this again. The first one's a little always annoying to aim for, but that's fine. That one's free. I've got that aiming figured out. I wasn't totally sure what to do for that guy, but now I remember. That might be a bit early. Yeah. Be safe there. Alright, cool. No. Oh, come on. That still feels like it was pretty good, but like that could have been so much better if not for that last guy. That's how quickly it could be messed up. You get all the other hits pretty easily, and then that happens. You're off just slightly. If you hit them in the head, they die a lot quicker. Like 2 or 3 hits instead of like 20. Alright, let's go. It makes sense with some slight improvements to how I did at the beginning that there's definitely still a lot more gold to be squeezed out of that. The faster loads at the start are probably most of it, but because I've done that level basically as perfect as you can before. Like the only thing that really should be changing is the load times. Might get slight gold here if I don't stump on anything, just because I did that jump really smoothly. Hey, Egg. Yeah, another second there, that makes sense. I usually, like the way I land on the little trash bucket thing to jump up here, I usually land on it in a from a position that I have to like wait like half a second before I jump again. May slightly change the angle this time so I could just jump right away after.
Hey there, Ty.
Hello, Ty.
No floating car this time.
Hey, Ty.
I can get that guy in the way back if I need to, but I like to just have him done there. No, he doesn't. He has pockets. His pants. So far, 6 crocodiles have not been a problem, so that's good. That guy could have been a little bit better. The first hit missed. Yeah, this was a really good sewers, actually. A lot better than the last one. Neat. 1.5. I'm gonna need my summer best in like the low 112 range if I have any chance of getting record back, so there's a lot more golds that need to happen here. I've had my PB within like 20-ish or 25 seconds from golds, I believe, over for the most part. No, there we go. So much fighting going on this time. Oh my god, there's so many. That worked. That was really nice. that bit there. Don't usually get them to line up that relatively nicely. Alright, where's the last guy? It's weird, suddenly my truck is back to normal skin this time. Maybe it was like just in like recent memory if you like load a file that has that and then make a new game. Maybe it just carries over just that time. Jeez, that was nothing. Wow. Let's see if I can get one from this tree instead. No, I completely missed. Wow. Wasn't even close. And that as well. Oh, this is going terrible. Ooh, really good one there, though. And there. Okay. Let's go for it. Go for this one. Jesus Christ. Oh, alright. Oh, jeez, what? Literally, what did I get caught on there? That, like, negated all that time. Oh my god. At least I know those are, like, good ones to go for now. I'm mad. I wanted to see how much that saved. You know, oh, alright. Sure. I was really away from that platform. I pressed Y anyways, but I wasn't expecting it to actually get me out of the truck, so that caught me off guard. I didn't realize how big the trigger for that is, apparently. Slow, patchy fight. Alright, I guess that was a gold, but probably just from the loads. Well, actually, loads were open after the split, so I don't know. For the record, when I said slow, patchy fight, that was referring to more specifically about something in phase 3. But
Hello there, Tom.
he can either shoot the rockets or he can do the tail hit. I don't want him ever doing the tail one for the second hit, because it takes longer to actually be able to hit him after he's doing it. So ideally, I just get an extra hit early, so he just doesn't even do a second attack like that. Or he just does the rockets again, so I don't have to deal with it. And he did the tail this time, so that was me saying slow for that. Maybe I can actually get out of the truck properly this time. Also, yeah, the forest is basically the first reset area in the run, so I'm gonna try not to reset at this point though, because I want to just finish a run. There's not too many places on the run where you can like fall down and instantly lose a minute or something, and the forest is one of them, so. This is the jump at the beginning and then those cycles that are kind of tricky to do. Okay. don't know what in the world I was doing wrong to get out of the truck the last few times, but I will take that. There's 1 second, probably just pretty much from the loads, because that split is like, this is very little you can do to improve that split. I've definitely hit it at its peak before. I'm sorry, Steve. I wanted to say hi to him, but I didn't have time to say hi, so I had to just hit him instead. Oh, God. I love bots. Excuse me? What happened? No! Come on, dude. Like, literally what happened? I'm gonna try this, see what happens, but... Oh, nice, okay. Dude. This is a complete disaster, are you kidding me? I actually got the thing and then it didn't give it to me. It just made me turn around for no reason whatsoever. Really mad at all of that. That is so stupid. That was like the teasiest way you could possibly have this level go. It basically gave me everything and then just didn't at the last second. Yeah, God. 11 seconds to save and I still lost 4 on top of it. Okay, well, this run's cursed. At least you saw that the thing, like, how it works when you actually do get it, though. Except for if you don't jump off at the right time, sometimes it'll just, like, bump you backwards like that for some reason. And I know that happens sometimes, but it's very hard to tell when it's going to happen, so I can't really plan around it.
What's your six, sir?
bit later at that forest. I want to see what caused me to fall in the middle of nowhere. Like, did you miss hearing the sound the crocodiles make here? Sound effects are kind of low, but can you spell the sound? I wouldn't even know where to begin. Oh my god. Just drop them. That looks closer to the sound Peggy Hill makes in that King of the Hill video than a crocodile sound. And no, I'm not imitating it on stream. Or ever. Maybe that could just be my gold sound. I just need sound in general for splits and resets. So I love the unscaled graphic here. Like that texture for the sunscreen, they just didn't bother to make that one HD. I think pretty much all of like the little mini textures like that are the same. Oh god, I always forget there's a second thing to skip there. Yeah, it's definitely budding. Get a nice oil rig, maybe? This room went well. OHL, I guess. fall like an idiot this time here. There we go. It's ridiculous that I just don't rust in this game ever. My movement's like as smooth as it was when I was grinding the game, even though I've only done 1.5 runs and haven't played the game in like a year. It just comes back really quickly. It's also just not really complicated movement to begin with, but still, like, muscle memory at least. How about this? That's too low, I knew that. Alright, good enough. I could tell that was too low, but I couldn't really do much about it. I have my camera sensitivity down so that way I can make those like micro adjustment things without it being a big deal, but I would call this a pretty good oil rig so far. Not flawless, but very good. I would call that like an oil rig that I'd be like happy with having in like a new record. Like, it was very good. So after the run I did a couple of nights ago, my splits didn't save, so any golds that I got last time have not been recorded in this yet, so I should get like a free 10 seconds here. It's very possible for this run to finish and be a new PB for the record. Like, the new route has only had one run done in it, and it wasn't the best, so with most of the run going well, and like all the load improvements, like it shouldn't be that hard to actually just get a run done here. It isn't super far behind. Well, they made a Buster's texture HD here, but not the buttons. Not a good run unless I can break all the scenery here. I don't know what just happened there. The auto-targeting like really insisted on making me walk on top of them. I literally did wait like an extra half a second to hit him there just so I could actually angle him right to destroy that scenery. Must destroy all scenery. I think he missed that boat. Yes, he did. Oh well. Good enough. That split was slightly early, but I'll take it and save it as that. At least I know what to buy here, so I'm not gonna lose any time.
Bye bye. Bye time.
It's really convenient. There's the Frosty-Rang and the Sub Bunyip for those shop visits there are both the very first item in the menu, so there isn't even any menuing to do. You just go in, immediately hit X, X right, X, and then exit. So that's why you can do it quick, because the menuing is very responsive in this game. So you can just X right, X circle, pretty much that quick. It would be pretty cool if I could actually get a 113 in this run. I don't expect it to happen, but I also don't have any idea of how much time save there is in this section of the run, because this is the area of the run that had the route changes. And I have no clue whatsoever how good these splits were in the 114 here. So I have absolutely no idea how much time there is or isn't to save on any of these splits. God, I don't remember the order I get these sheep, and that's a problem, because I'm gonna lose time now, but I get the feeling that was not correct, but I think I usually just get these two here first. Doesn't really matter which order. You know, I think it might be I get the guy in the house there third. I might get the close one, then the raft, and then go over to the house. No, come on. Now where the hell is this guy? Okay, yeah, this was really incorrect. I'm not sure what I'm supposed to do here. I'm gonna have to look at my PP for that. I've never seen that guy on that like piece of wood like this far south ever. Jesus. The grappling hook cut so aggressive it like actually touched the camera.
I said, look at all that water.
My split comparison is just like not working. It's just blank on everything. There was at one point where I had a comparison that I called PB. So I don't know if maybe I'm looking at that when I should be looking at like personal best. It might recognize it as something different. I don't know. I will take a look when I'm on the beach because there's a bit where I just basically walk in a straight line there and I don't need to do anything. So I can have a free hand. Where did those opals come from? Excuse me? Yeah, no. I don't know what's wrong with my splits, honestly. Like, these are my splits from PB, or they should be, so there's no reason that the PB comparison should be at dash. It should just say what the segment time was from the PB, because nothing's changed. I use the seaweed here as a bit of a visual guide, so I know where to aim for like which direction to go. I was off on that one a bit. The thing with this level is there is a boundary to it, and there's like lights that guide you the right direction, but they were very, very generous with how far you can go outside of those lights. So you can cut a ton of corners and go where, like, it seems like you're basically going nowhere, but it's actually going the right way. You're just really far off what the game expects you to do. So there's no lights over there to guide you. What was that? I thought the game froze for a second. That gave me a heart attack. All I know is when it unfroze, the game said 5 FPS for a second. That was a Monka Mega. Look at all these golds though, oh my god. I don't know if I trust these golds. Or, like, I don't know what to say about these splits in general right now. They're clearly not what they're supposed to be. But the golds, at the end of the day, are still going to be accurate, so. Honestly, even if this doesn't end up PBing and it, like, crashes and burns, I might just save it as a new PB, just so I have something to compare against. No, the shark got in the way. I was just about to comment on shark cruelty and say that they're in my way, so it's fair. And then that shark just proved my point. And that just did the thing that I tried not to do there. Oh well. That was a bit messy. That loaded really slowly. That usually is like pretty much always open right away, I think. Someday soon I need to actually make a stream layout so I can actually have like chat on screen and stuff like that. It's always the same, like 1 or 2 people, but like, still I don't like watching VODs when there's no chat available because everything the streamer says just ends up being really out of context all the time. You never know what they're actually replying to. remember that this time there is no croc, so I'm not going to go to the wrong area after this mission. That cycle's like pretty much impossible to make. I don't think I've ever actually successfully gotten through it. I've come close, but... this cycle too. This is a level that baffles me in terms of time save. Sometimes I'll have what seems like it's terrible, and then sometimes it'll go perfectly, and the amount I lose or save is just seemingly random. Like, there's just a lot of subtle things in it, I guess. Almost 112's on the best. I'm almost certain it'll hit it at this point. That's good, getting all these like free golds out of the way. So I haven't done anything in particular this run that's been like spectacularly good or anything. Oh, come on. Invisible barriers are fun. I hate them. Oh, where'd he go? Ah. There was another invisible guy right there. Where'd he go? Well, this is going really well, actually. There's a lot of enemies that are just lining up really close to me. Ah. I don't know where that guy went. There he is. Where's the last one? There he is. Oh, that's good. That's good, actually. I want him over here. I didn't want him on the other end, because then I'd have to walk all the way back here. Yeah, that midsection was good, just the end was a bit icky. That's going to be a split that's always hard to gain time on, just because not having the Mega Ring makes ninjas very annoying to do. I'm almost considering just not even bothering buying the Mega Ring in future, but it makes Ninjas 3 good enough that it's worth. I went like the completely wrong way when I did this last run, so I'm gonna go this way and do it correctly. I'm just so used to doing this level in like 95% that I take the 95% route. by default. Can I make it? Can I make it? Can I make it? Yeah. Here's something to point out. I'm at half health right now. Just make note of that. Now I'm full. There's a little glitch there. That's actually the exact reason why I do this mission before the other one. Before the Lava Alien. I usually commit to this mission, or this level, having been hit once or twice, and I really, really prefer to be at full health for the Lava Alien, because it's very easy for the game to drop your inputs when you're jumping. So I always go this way first, because then you get that free automatic health restore that way. Oh, hey, Shrimpy. Yeah, Shrimpy automatically gets credit, because he's another runner. How is you doing, Shrimpy? Has George been treating you right? Or you've already moved on from that? Oh, that cycle was perfect. I just realized 112's on the best. That's good. I still need to take like at least another 25 to 30 seconds off of it before I can feel comfortable saying that record's within reach. No, what was that? I was holding L2 that entire time and it just didn't put me in first person mode. It's nonsense. Oh my god, that was close. I don't like that. I didn't get the boosted jump. So I just did like a normal jump and glide and just barely made that. That was scary. Get through. Go ahead, please. I love that the boomerangs automatically, like they auto-target onto explosives like that. Oh, perfect. I love getting that. That's a really precise timing you have to jump to be able to land on top of that without having to climb up. I don't remember when I actually normally do that split, so there's a good, well, I was gonna say there's a good chance I might have gotten a false gold there, because I might have split really early, but it looks like I split at the same time, as usual. Right now I'm wondering where the rest of these 10 seconds are on the splits that I have to save, apparently. I thought I was out of Mountain Dew. I'm not. I don't understand what makes the camera move when you start this mission. Like, sometimes it'll start that way, sometimes it'll start this way. I don't think I do anything different when I'm entering. Did I say that wrong? I meant to say I thought I was out of Mountain Dew. But I'm not. Now I'm out though. I had 1 sip left. Miss Underheard. Jesus Christ, butt spot. No, no! Come on! What was that? No! I've never messed that up before, ever. Where is she I don't know where she's gonna land next. Okay, that's not too bad, I guess. But still, that's annoying. That's supposed to be free. But I shot like 1 too many rockets, so I didn't have enough to actually hit her when she landed. So, that's what happens if you don't get that right. You have to wait on her little cutscene. You destroy the last robot, and then she's like, oh no, my robots. And the strat is to hit her before that happens. That way, the time it takes for her to jump back up gets absorbed while the cutscene's playing, and I skip it. You can do it, I was just 1 rocket too short. By the Megarang.
Bye, Tom.
To hit one of the construction workers on the way back, that's good. I missed when I tried to hit him directly. I blamed the Megarang's auto-target, I wasn't aiming for him that time. I missed the first time, and then I said, okay, you get to live. But the Megarang still decided to hit him anyways, so that's not my fault. I'm innocent. That road to the right there it's the slowest thing in the world. Like when I was trying to figure out what you could do to improve this route, I tried every possible way of driving imaginable, including going down that road, and it's no matter what you do, it's never fast to take that road, ever. It's slow, it's covered in mud, it's twisty and turny, and you'd never have any reason to go up there. Oh, are you kidding me? Turn around. And yes, I know I split wrong. I slowed down on purpose because I knew I was probably going to hit that bump, but I wasn't expecting it to like make it hard to actually adjust it after. I have no idea if that's what was accurate. If someone would like clip or look at that and tell me if the actual split I did seemed accurate enough, because otherwise I'm going to skip it. It's not a big deal on that, but I don't want the Never Never split to be incorrect as a result of it. No, that's cycle. I mean, it's a pretty loose window, really. I mean, I just hit when I talked to the guy. I mean, I split when I talked to the guy, so there's nothing really too specific about it. Just I don't know if live split, like, I wasn't looking at the game when I hit split, I'll put it that way. just hit triangle a couple times, talked to the guy, and hit split, and I hoped that they lined up. Don't, bruh. This Never Never's terrible already. Get out. The Bunyip is really, really picky with when it actually lets you get out of it on that platform for some reason. Alright, this is the only jump here that's actually annoying. Alright, good. Dennis face, no space. I find it very hard to believe that I managed a 0.2 gold even with that nonsense at the end, but maybe that's just how much I saved on the loads or something. There's definitely something wrong in Never Never though. Like, there's something about the way the game loads or does something that is changing the cycle of the first fan blade at the beginning. Because normally that's, like, it's not, I wouldn't call it like free to get through, but like, it's easy to get through. Unless you like make a noticeable mistake. And I haven't been making noticeable mistakes, and I haven't made the cycle twice in a row, which is really weird. I don't know if that makes sense for like the FPS to like change cycles, but could have been much worse. There's only minor mistakes in that other than the cycle thing at the beginning, so. Interesting that there's 2 seconds to save on Ninjas 3. Like, it's not really a mission that tends to vary too much. Just because the Mega Ring makes it pretty easy. Megarang hates hitting the guys when they're like behind those things. The NPC got in the way of that last ninja and I'm annoyed because like, come on dude. Like that mission would have been over with 2 less boomerang throws if he wasn't in the exact spot that he was in. Snowy? Huh. Okay, let's try and not mess the enemies up on this one again with the frills. That cost me time last run. Excuse me? That wasn't close enough, apparently. So much for not losing time to those guys. I'll lose time to that instead. Come on, there we go. I always get really worried that that guy's not actually going to turn around. It wasn't until like semi-recently that I learned you could pick up these boulders, and like that shouldn't be surprising because that's what this thing is made to do, but like I just never considered it. It's not something you do in the mission at any point, it's not relevant or worth doing, so I just never even considered trying it. So, thankfully, with the exception of, like, the first phase of the boss, there's not really a whole lot left that can go wrong in the run to cost 11 seconds. So, this should be a pretty safe 113, I would think. And even if the first phase of the boss goes kind of icky, like, I don't see it costing 11 seconds. It would have to be a really bad boss fight to lose 11 seconds. Oh, never mind. I forgot that I was losing time here, and I hadn't considered that. Never mind. Yeah, forget about that. It's just gonna be like a 113 flat. I mean, a 114 flat or something stupid now. Ugh. I completely forgot to account for the fact that I was losing time there. I wasn't expecting it to be 12 seconds that I lost here. What was that? I love getting into a car accident with literally nothing. Just save time, forehead. Just gold every split for the rest of the run and you'll get a PB, forehead. Make 0 mistakes for the next 8 minutes in a row. That is the easiest solution. Change the category rules so that way it ends 3 seconds before, just so you can get world record. How'd that lose 2 seconds? 3, actually. Is that 2.9? Yeah. I don't know where those 3 seconds came from. I was a little slow on the driving at one point, but like, I don't even know. I'm really skeptical about 113 now. That didn't last very long, those hopes. Yep, definitely not happening now. No chance. 0 chance whatsoever. I didn't pick up water there the first time. I would say I'm just gonna go for golds now, but like, there's not really too many. There's only one split left, so that's not saying much. I definitely still see this PBing for sure, but like, that's not impressive. Like, the run this was against is very bad. Facing the wrong direction. What? Are you kidding me? What? What was that? This legitimately might not PB now. Like, that didn't cost 12 seconds, but it makes the window of error extremely small now. That definitely cost like 5 or 6. I've never seen that before. I've gotten stun locked in other bunyips before, but like never there. I'm glad I got Buster in the right area at least, though. Well, it's kind of weird. The place he spawns from is seemingly random almost. see what happens here. That was an okay first hit. This might be kind of bad though, because I don't know where he's gonna aim. Yep. Oh. Oh, no. Oh, okay, sure. That was a roller coaster. He changed direction like 3 times in the course of like 2 seconds. Okay, that was good actually. I'll count that. I'll call that a good phase 1. Not perfect, but I'll call it good. I mean 113's dead, but I expected that at this point. Whatever. Even with a gold here, that's interesting actually. Even with that nonsense at the beginning.